Well, now pull up a chair, friends. Tonight I want to tell you about an eagle, a young eagle to be exact. Now this eagle lived high in the mountains, where the air was thin and the views stretched farther than the eye could see. He was strong, he was fast, and he believed he feared nothing, until the day he saw a storm coming. The clouds rolled over the peaks like a dark ocean. Thunder echoed through the valleys. The wind began to shake the trees below. The young eagle became frightened, so he flew to an old eagle perched on a cliff nearby. "What do we do?" the young eagle asked. "The storm is coming." The old eagle looked toward the horizon and smiled. "Yes," he said, "it is." The young eagle couldn't understand. "Shouldn't we hide? Shouldn't we fly away?" The old eagle shook his head. "No, son, we're eagles." As the storm grew closer, the young eagle watched something remarkable. The old eagle spread his wings, not to escape the storm, but to fly directly toward it. The young eagle followed. Higher and higher they climbed. The winds became fierce. The rain stung their feathers. The thunder shook the sky. The young eagle struggled to keep up. Then something happened. A powerful updraft rose from the storm itself. The old eagle caught the rising wind beneath his wings. Without flapping once, he began to soar higher and higher, until he broke through the clouds, above the storm, above the rain, above the thunder, above the darkness. The young eagle followed and suddenly found himself surrounded by brilliant sunshine. Below him the storm still raged, but above it there was peace. The young eagle looked at the old eagle and asked, "How did you do that?" The old eagle smiled. "I didn't fight the storm, I used it." The young eagle never forgot those words. You know, friends, life has a way of bringing storms, loss, disappointment, heartbreak, fear, loneliness. We spend so much time asking God to remove every storm from our lives, and sometimes He does. But sometimes God teaches us to soar. Sometimes the very storm we're trying to escape is the thing God will use to lift us higher than we've ever been before. The hardship teaches us wisdom. The pain teaches us compassion. The struggle teaches us faith. The storm becomes the wind beneath our wings. Well, now I've lived long enough to learn something. The greatest growth in my life didn't come from sunny days. It came from the storms, because storms have a way of teaching us what calm weather never can. So if you're facing a storm tonight, don't be too quick to fear it. God may be preparing an updraft, and if you trust Him, you just might find yourself soaring above the clouds. Sleep well, my friends, and may God give you wings strong enough to rise above every storm.